Hey everybody, Renfail here. Hopefully you're doing well. Today I want to give you my early thoughts on The War Within. I have been playing early access over the weekend and it has been a really good time. I saw Bellular put out a video that says something like this actually feels like World of Warcraft, or this is what World of Warcraft should feel like. This is a good expansion, everybody. And I have seen the zone behind me, which is Hallowfall. We've seen this you've seen previews of the zone in the trailers and in I'm telling you, they do not do this place justice. I'm going to show it off here in a minute. So this is one area where I should say there will be some spoiler light territory ahead. I'm going to try not to spoil any storyline, but I am going to show off some stuff. And to do that, there's going to be some spoiler light stuff. So if you don't want any spoilers whatsoever, just go play the game. It's really good. Otherwise, welcome. We're going to dive in a little bit this morning. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams are between here and Twitch at 11 a.m. Central, and I play a lot of games. I am a variety streamer, but World of Warcraft I play on Wednesday nights and Saturday nights at 6 p.m. Central, and our guild raids on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Central, and we stream those raids and or record those raids and publish them. It's all down in the playlist below for World of Warcraft. It's a really good gaming community. I'm going to plug this again really quick, guys, because we do other stuff together. We've played Enshrouded, we've played EverQuest 2, we played Lord of the Rings Online, we've played Star Wars: New Republic, we've played a lot of games over the years. EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2, did I mention those? World of Warcraft Classic. And we're going to be doing like Dune Awakening coming up, so follow along. It's a good group of people. So, I'm on my Boomy, who I specifically chose to play through this expansion on for one reason and one reason alone, because otherwise I would have taken my Beastmaster, who is the character Renfail. I prefer my Hunter, but this changed everything for me. The new flight abilities, the ability to switch between skywriting and steady flight. So steady flight's the old way, wherein you can hover in place and just go up and down and forward and back, right? Essentially. Whereas the new, obviously you can go up and down. You'll understand what I mean in a minute. Then the new skywriting is the dragon flight stuff. So if I can show this off, you're swooping and diving and all these other things as it's extremely adaptive, and you have all these abilities associated with it. Now, I want to show off the zone ahead, but before I do, let's talk a little bit. I have played a lot of games over the years, guys. I do this for a living. This is my full-time job. But I've been playing games even before this, all the way back to the mid-'80s. I was born in 1980, so I'm 44. And I've played a lot of games, right? And this zone ahead, I have a reaction video up somewhere from the stream when we were streaming when I came into here for the first time. The zone ahead is the best piece of world building that I have ever seen in an MMORPG. And it's not just about like the design of the zone. It's not just about the aesthetic. It's also the ability, like flying around in these zones. These things were built for verticality, and there is an aspect of, holy crap, the scale of this place when you're able to fully explore the vastness of that space. Everyone I've been talking to has been talking about the engineering prowess of the World of Warcraft team. It's been, how it all comes together. The writing has been, to this point, I think it's Lucard in Twitch who said it the other night, the writing in The War Within is like some of the best they've ever seen in World of Warcraft, other than a couple of little places where it's a little tropey. And I gotta say, I agree. Like, it's the writing in this expansion has been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but that entry scene, the introduction to the Isle of Dorn, that introduction is one of the ballsiest ways to kick off like a new movie or a new expansion or something. It's like you're going into a new chapter and just all of a sudden you thought things were going good and then everything just goes boom. And now you have the plot for the next 3 expansions, which is how do we recover from this and what is the journey to getting to the bad guy who's responsible for all of this. And so they've talked about how the bad lady is not just a one and done in this expansion. She is going all the way through. And so the storyteller in me is enthralled with what they're doing. And I don't know how much Metzen is a really brilliant guy, and I've loved what I've seen him do over the years. But also, you know, when you watch the interview he did the other day, he does talk about, you know, they were 10 months into production on The War with Him by the time he got involved. And so he said they had a bunch of stuff already there, and then they just, you know, kind of wove things from that point. So I wonder how much, I'm genuinely curious how much of this was already on the table. I would imagine the skywriting stuff was probably already on the table, and a big underground, let's go into the heart with the sword. You know, I would imagine some of these things were already being toyed with in terms of ideas. Again, I don't know how much, but what I will say is that the writing to this point has been absolutely phenomenal. Some of the best I've ever seen in an MMO, apart from a couple of tropey moments, yes. But one of the things that I really, really love, and again, no spoilers, the way that you earn the earthen and how the quests are clearly marked that you're earning earthen reward. This is a quest line to unlock the earthen. You can also track it in your achievements. But the way those are buried in with the side quests and the way that the lore, not just for the earthen, there's also the kobolds that you rescue, spoiler territory. Yeah, that whole, they have their own, yeah, there's so much to explore in here. And I'm going in light with my druid because my druid is only doing the campaign quests and the unlock the earthen. And then as you know, the War Within goes live. I'm recording this on Monday, so it's going live today. I'll publish this afternoon. The War Within is officially going live this afternoon, this evening. And I'm not done with the main campaign yet, but I'm gonna immediately be turning around and leveling as soon as I get to the end of the storyline, making an Earthen Paladin, and that's the one I'm going to be going to a completionist journey on, because I want to play the Earthen, and I can't wait. So the story has been awesome. The lore has been great. There's deep stuff, like, again, no spoilers here as much as I can. There's a quest where you interact with an elderly Earthen who is... there's a rite of passage that's going to take place, and a rite of... Yeah, that's the easiest way to say it without getting too spoilery. There's a rite of passage that takes place where there's a handing of a torch from the old to the young. We've seen it in many, many places before. We've seen it in many, many, many movies. You'll understand when you get to it. That whole arc, which is a complete side quest that you can stumble upon out in the middle of nowhere, was so moving. In terms of when you get done with it, and it's like this bittersweet moment, and it's like, oh my god, like the ability to get me emotionally involved in a story is not easy to do, because I play so many MMOs and most side quests are some variation of kill these 10 things, collect these 5 things, talk to these 3 NPCs, move these 5 things over here. Like, it's the fetch quests, you know. But when there's a great story involved, all the questing stuff fades to the background, and I'm so involved in the story, and I get to the end and it's like we just spent 2 hours doing this arc, and I'm at the end of it going, wow, like, you got me involved in the story. That's good storytelling. So the storytelling is really, really good. I love the skywriting stuff. We obviously have a new race, the Earthen. And the music has been absolutely amazing. So now I wanna I'm showing you one zone. I'm not showing you any of the other stuff. You're gonna get a glimpse at one zone. All right, I really want you to go explore this entire expansion on your own, but I want to show you the scope of what you're looking ahead to. I haven't even gotten to the final zone yet. This is the third zone. And there's one more, I believe. Anyway, it's been, well, actually, there's the starter. There's that. This is a fourth zone. I don't remember. I think this is the fourth one. Anyway, quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. There's some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Nothing compared me for this. You come in and you land here. Now look out ahead of us. This is Lothar's Landing. They talked about this. This is an entire underground zone. Okay? So I'm moving up slowly so that you can appreciate what we're about to see. And I wonder, can I turn off my, oh, there we go. That's even better, everybody. So, let's take a look at this. Okay, that's that giant sun-like thing. You see airships in the distance. Below us is a tower of light. Airships down there, rivers. Let's go exploring. Let's go up a little more. Guys, I cannot stress to you how epic this feels from a scale perspective. Ooh, there's a rune I didn't get. Guess what we're about to do? Woo, buddy! Love it. Look at this. Look how high we can go. And I'm telling you, this place goes on and on and on and on and on. And all of this is explorable space with quests. Dude, it is so freaking huge. Like, this is just... I mean, it is absolutely amazing to think about all of the man hours and the talented artists who built all this shit. There is so much here, and it just looks absolutely stunning. I've genuinely, when I came in here for the first time, there's a rune around here. And hang on, I almost crashed. When I saw this for the first time, I was like, this is absolutely breathtaking artwork and design. Dive bomb over here. There's a waterfall right here I wanted to take a peek at. So this, just for me, and I should hopefully be able to talk and just zone around here for a little bit on my bird form. My early thoughts on this is that I haven't had this much fun with an MMO launch. I can't remember. Maybe Star Wars: Old Republic was the last launch that I felt this excited with. I'm relatively new to World of Warcraft. We've talked about this in other episodes. I did play World of Warcraft Classic when it launched, and then for about 6 months, and then Wrath of the Lich King Classic I played for 3 months before and 3 months after its launch. So I went through Burning Crusade into that with my brother and some of our gaming community, and had a lot of fun. And then I dabbled a little bit in live a couple times, but I was too busy with EverQuest 2 when this came out. So I really didn't start playing this with serious intent until BlizzCon 2023 was announced, or when it was there and Chris Metzen walked on stage and announced the World Soul Saga, and I sat up and went, oh, I might actually start playing World of Warcraft, and I am so happy that I did. Dragonflight was great. I love the BFA storyline. I really did love the Battle for Azeroth storyline, and I really enjoyed the Shadowlands storyline. But I came through those later on, and literally just they were 30, 40-hour experiences doing the stories. And then did Dragonflight with the guild, and we raided all through Dragonflight. And just genuinely, I had a really good time in Dragonflight, and then rolled into this. And this has been, the launch has been absolutely seamless. I've had zero issues over the early access, and obviously launch is happening today, so I'm not exactly sure. You know, the floodgates are open. There'll probably be queues tonight and everything else. But genuinely impressed with everything I've seen so far in The War Within. This is what an MMORPG launch should look like. And I understand that no one has the budget that Blizzard has. Every company has a different budget. I feel like some companies do a pretty good job, like Lord of the Rings Online, Standing Stones Games. They've done a pretty good job with their legendary servers and expansion launches. There's always a hiccup or two, and I'm sure with general launch tonight we'll probably see, like I said, queues and who knows what'll happen. But generally speaking, the early access has been, for me, it's been flawless. A lot of fun. I highly recommend it. I'll be doing a different video with like my review and everything, but with early thoughts, the fact that they've made everything warbound, account bound now with the warbands, that is an amazing feature, so that you can get faction on all your characters, which is really going to flesh out crafting for people. The ability to solo everything, so you can do follower dungeons, you can do delves, you get companions for both of those, you can go do story raids, and then if you want to go beyond that, there's the looking for fellowship and looking for dungeon features, or you can join a good guild. It's that simple, which is the perfect moment, again, to plug the fact that our guild raids on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Central, and I play every Wednesday and Saturday from 6 p.m. Central onwards for 3 or 4 hours, and I do live stream those sessions on both YouTube and Twitch in the multi-stream, so hopefully we'll see you in both places, or wherever you choose to watch live. There's also a Discord. The main streams happen at 11 a.m. Central-ish. We're doing Star Wars Outlaws, we're doing Space Marine 2, we're doing Shattered Space DLC all this month. Plus we're doing No Man's Sky on Sunday mornings and Lord of the Rings Online on Monday nights. It's a busy time here, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, happy gaming.